Hi Eva, it's me, Allie. I'm sorry I couldn't make it to your bachelorette party. I have work and I'm kind of sort of making your future husband's a bachelor cake. Don't ask what it looks like. I'm sure he'll tell you anyway. But I decided to make this little video. Well, I don't know how long it's going to be. I just started it. But anyways, it's 10 things to watch out for after you get married, okay? So pay close attention and make sure you remember all this. So I'm glad this is a video so you can watch it over and over because I'm just so sexy and I know you just can't get enough of me. And especially since you're going to get married, we may not get to see each other too much. But you just turn this on and, pop it in the VCR, the DVD player, the Blu-ray, whatever's going to be happening in the future. And you can watch my beautiful face all day long. Mwah. So I hope you enjoy.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Listen up, y'all, cause this is it. The beat that I'm banging is delicious. Big girl, you are beautiful.
Okay, so every girl knows that after you get married or sometimes when you finally find a boyfriend or whatever, you tend to let yourself go. So, word of advice, don't get fat. I mean, it's okay to get a little fat, especially after you get babies and stuff like that. It's kind of hard to avoid that nonsense. But stay healthy, mija. Our metabolisms are only going south from this point on. So you just watch what you eat and make sure you exercise. Make it a point to exercise with him. I don't know, if you guys do that already. But, spend some time together doing that kind of stuff. And, there's another kind of exercise that I won't mention here. Let's keep this rated G. But, whatever it takes to stay skinny, mija, because you don't want to end up like these girls.
Walks into the room, feels like a big balloon. I said, hey girls, you are beautiful. Diet Coke and a pizza, please. Diet Coke, I'm on my knees screaming, big girls, you are beautiful.
Okay, picture this scenario. You get in a fight with Danny, he gets mad, you get mad, then you all need your little space, you're married and stuff, right? So what's the first thing Danny's probably gonna do? He's gonna call up his bros, and then they go hang out, but then you guys keep getting into more fights. Who do you think he's gonna call? His bros. So he keeps hanging out with his bros, and all of a sudden, that's all he's hanging out with? He might as well marry his bros. So be very careful, mija, because if there's too much bros and some love, they might as well be gay. Let's just hope it's not him being gay. Let's just hope it's romance. So you're married, you and Danny are having a great time, being together and stuff. You hang out all the time, you go out to eat, everything is you, Danny. But then what about us, mija? Your girls! He's got his bros! Never, ever forget your girls, because if something goes wrong and you need someone to cry to and he's the one that made you cry, best keep the relationship, mija. Girls are your number one. Trust is very important in any kind of relationship, whether it's with your future husband or with, your fiance right now and your friends. So I'm going to show you a little skit that I made up about trust, okay? I hope this never happens to you, okay? Danny, Are you cheating? Eva, Eva, why are you being like that? No, I can't believe it. How could you do this to me after all we've been through? We're married now and you cheat. Eva, don't cry. It's not a big deal. No, forget it. I can't live with these lies. It's over. Eva. Man, it's just a game of loteria. Another thing that you want to try to avoid after marriage is having the same old schedule. You know, waking up, kissing the husband, saying goodbye when he goes to work or when you go to work or whatever. Try to keep your marriage interesting. You know, celebrate holidays, make certain anniversary, make your anniversary special. Every little thing that you can celebrate, go for it, because after this point, everything's just gonna be the same and the same and the same. So have fun with it. Round and round. Round and round. Round and round. I know you're Hispanic. I know that everyone says the wife is supposed to be, the one that cooks, who cleans, who takes care of the babies. That's cool now. But don't let Danny take advantage of you like what you're about to see. Hey, Eva. Why don't you start cleaning over there, okay? I mean, I'm just tired right now. Why don't you go sweep over there or something? Yeah, you missed a spot. Eva, you're cleaning too slow. Speed it up. I don't know if you've ever heard the saying that your best friend is your worst roommate, which in my case, my best friend was my worst roommate because she would use her bloody pads and just stick them on my desk, and my friends walked in and they thought they were mine, and I'm like, whoa, I changed my pads in the bathroom. But anyways, that's another story altogether. So this next little section is about habits that you're probably gonna have to get used to. I'm sure, some habits, like maybe he farts while eating. I'm not going to mention names. Jared. Or, just farting in general while you're, your mouth is open, So, I'm just going to do a couple little clips, so some examples that you might have to get used to. Now, keeping it sexy is kind of ties into, don't let yourself get fat, to celebrate, holidays, and just taking care of yourself in general. It's not necessarily sexy time, which, I'm sure that's a main part of this little section. But just, keep yourself pretty. Yeah, even though you snag the man, hopefully for the rest of your life, fingers crossed. Dress up, stay pretty. Keep yourself in check. Oh, one quick thing that I forgot to put in there. If you get lost and you feel like you're not sexy anymore, just rewind to this video and take a look at these clips. It'll inspire you. I'm bringing sexy back. Yeah. The mother boys don't know how to act. Yeah. I think it's special what's behind your back. Yeah. So turn around and I'll pick up the slack. Yeah. Take up this bridge.
Dirty babe, you see these shackles, baby, I'm your slave. I'll let you whip me if
This is what every girl fears when she gets married. Having to share. You have to share. Oh my gosh, I can't even. Oh, I'm afraid to get married. That's why I live alone right now. I love my space. I love not having to deal with other people. The only benefit I can think of living with somebody else right now is. Yeah, I can't think of anything right at this second, but I'm sure there's some out there. But, yeah, Mija, I'm just gonna put some clips real quick about things you're gonna have to share, and I pray that you two can learn to share. Alright, Eva, this part is the most important. That's why I left it for last. I just want to give you a couple of verses that I've come across. One of them's my all-time favorite, so I'll save that one for last. I'm going to be reading from 1 Corinthians. I'm sure you've heard this one. Chapter 13, verses 4 through 8. And it reads, "Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast. It is not proud, it is not rude, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices in the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails." I also have Mark chapter 10, verses 9. And this says, "Therefore what God has joined together, let man not separate." There's so many, I wish I could tell you them all. Here's Matthew chapter 18, verses 19 through 20. "Again I tell you that if two of you on earth agree about anything you ask for it, it will be done for you by my Father in heaven. For where 2 or 3 come together in my name, there am I with them." I think that verse, that really speaks to me, especially now that you and Danny will be married and become actually, technically one person. But if the two of you continue walking with Christ and even growing together with Christ, then he will always be with you. And this verse, comes from James. This one's my favorite verse. I read it every time I go through a trial or some problems in my life, whether it's relationship wise or just my daily walk with Christ. It's James 1, verses 2 through 8. "Consider it pure joy, my brothers, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith develops perseverance. Perseverance must finish its work, so that you may be mature, complete, not lacking anything. If any of you lacks wisdom, he should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to him. But when he doubts, he must believe and not doubt, because he who doubts is like a wave of the sea, blown and tossed by the wind. That man should not think he will receive anything from the Lord. He is a double-minded man, unstable in all he does." I hope you like this video. I know it's really long. I think it's past 13 minutes. But I hope you laughed. I hope you enjoyed it. And I really hope that in the end that you've been blessed by it. So again, I'm really sorry I couldn't make your bachelorette party. And I will be seeing you at your wedding, so don't worry about that. And I am praying and hoping for the best with you and Danny as you guys take your next step into life. And it's just beginning. I mean, you both are still so young, and there's so much more out there to conquer. But now you will be doing it together. So God bless you, sweetie. I'll be praying for you, and I love you. Take care.